Washington is under increasing pressure over a wave of asylum-seeking child migrants from Central America. That wave has grown to more than 57,000 child migrants in the last 9 months. U.S. President Obama asked Congress for nearly $4 billion to deal with the crisis. And Friday, he also met with the presidents of Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador to ask them to curtail illegal immigration. But as CCTV's Natalie Fury finds out, it's an uphill battle.
Gloria Carcamo says she's living the American dream. A recent college graduate, the 22-year-old plans to become a journalist. But her journey to the U.S. was itself a riveting story. At 14, she and her sister fled Honduras.
We didn't want to leave the country, but we were kind of pushed to do it because it was either stay there and die, come here and have that hope that you were going to be in a better place.
It took 3 weeks for Gloria and her sister to make it from Honduras to the U.S.
You are in a room there with people you don't know, their backgrounds, different countries. You don't know who you're sleeping next to. Anything could happen.
The Carcamo sisters were among the lucky ones. A judge ruled they could stay. Others are not so fortunate. Since October, 57,000 children from Central America have crossed the U.S. border without their parents. Some lawmakers want to send them back without delay, even if they have a viable claim to remain in the U.S. Which is why the United Nations High Commission for Refugees wants to ensure that young people leaving Central America are given the chance to tell their stories and make the case that they are entitled to refugee status. It adds that the U.S. needs to see the issue as humanitarian, not political.
If the United States interviewers determine that a particular child is a refugee, that child would be granted asylum and would find indefinite protection in the U.S. for as long as he or she needed that protection.
Human rights advocates say not doing so could violate international law.
The United States needs to, one, keep in place laws that allow these children to have a hearing and to make their claims for protection. But two, it needs to provide the resources that are necessary for those claims to be made effectively.
As for Gloria, she knows more than anyone that deporting these minors is not a solution.
It breaks my heart, they had to go through it because you know what's going to happen? They're going to do it all over again because there's so much darkness over there.
And there appears to be no quick fix. Crime and gang violence in Honduras shows no signs of easing, so the flow of migrants fleeing from the bloodshed will likely continue. Natalie Fury, CCTV, New York.